begin by acknowledging the Gallical people of the Toroama Nation, the traditional owners and the custodians of this land. I acknowledge the leaders who are present here and throughout this week. The Prime Minister, Honorable James Marape. As we are all familiar with Bougainville's history, Bougainville has 9,300 kilometers square and evolving population of 650,000 plus. It is indeed an honor. We are also familiar with the story of Panguna Idaho, one of the largest gold and copper mines in the late 70s, and it was the third largest in the world. From 1972 to 1989. At that time, Kenya was comparable to the US dollar in strength. But the overall nation gains came at the expense of local communities and local environment, and the result was a civil unrest. Unrest stemmed from neglect, mine-related social, economic, and environment grievances, which eventually converged with political factors and escalating the Bougainville crisis, a war that killed up to 20,000 lives. The ensuring peace agreement resulted in the amendments of the PNG Constitution, which established Bougainville as the autonomous region within Papua New Guinea. We reached, on the minerals front, 2024 was a year that we saw significant progress being made on redeveloping the Panguna project after 35 years. An exploration license was granted to Bougainville Copper Limited in January of 2024. As an initial outcome, we have to further sign an MOU with Rio Tinto and Bougainville Copper Limited for commencement of works of aging infrastructure and that pose imminent and severe risk to affected communities, and further in the talks they address the geological hazard identified by the impact assessment. However, in terms of fuel, the supply chain, Bougainville is at the end of the supply chain of the highest fuel, and we have had some of the highest fuel prices in the Pacific region. We are seeking to address some of these energy affordable and energy supply security issues. Since then, we have been laying the foundations for an emerging economy and policy legislation and in administration capacity in preparing Bougainville as we now see sending out the signal that Bougainville is open for investment and trade. Come to Bougainville and be part of our journey.